turn. Now all the way on the west side with my chain out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up. I really went and got it out the mud. I seen turn. But you now all the way on the west side with my chains out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up.
Let's meet the starting lineup.
Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win, so expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Johnson in at the one. That one goes in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Harden. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Garnett. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Johnson against Curry. Good on the 13-footer.
Serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Screen by O'Neal. From deep, Jordan. They grab their own miss. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
It's stolen by Johnson. Misses in close. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here is James. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Heat. Here's Curry. It's good from the top of the key.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Curry. Pass to Duncan. From outside the arc. That won't go either for Curry.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now here's Jordan. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Cleveland calls timeout. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
It's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Miami, number 1.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Curry. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
The 3. Shot's good by Iverson.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Harden. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Iverson. This one for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by the Heat. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's James. After the basket by Miami. Three-pointer, Harden. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Jordan. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
2 minutes.
Jordan against Harden.
2 minutes.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to win the run. Can't get it to drop. And it's Miami the other way. Here's O'Neal. Driving to the basket. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. O'Neal's got 6 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Okay, everyone, let's get up and get loud for some T-shirts.
A minute 31 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Duncan. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Curry with it, covered by Johnson. Out to James. Shot clock at 6. Fades and shoots. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by the Heat.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Harden finds Curry. A shot to stop the drought. No good there. Now the Heat take it the other way. Pass to Garnett. Back to Johnson. Here's Garnett. Outside Johnson. Bryant outside. Over James. Bryant, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Outside Harden. Pass to Duncan. Now Curry. He's got 6 with his first shot attempt. It's hauled in by the Heat. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Knocked away. And so it's the Miami Heat. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. They've done well to disrupt.
Your Cavaliers use this team. Let's give it up for you.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's James. Outside for Harden. Oh, sweet move. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And for the Heat, they've got Johnson, and it's O'Neal in at center, filling out the middle. And for Cleveland, Curry against Johnson. And there's the lob. That one's good from James on the assist from Curry. James has got his first 2 points. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. He buries it from 3. Bryant's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Here they come, man. It's your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
And the Heat with some changes. Russell comes in for O'Neal, and Anthony subbed in for Bryant. It's James on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tipped. James against Jordan. Over James. And Miami again with the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Miami has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. The kick out to Johnson. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tiffs, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit, and that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee, and that goes for both sides.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And he lobs it up. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
He got a piece of it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
James with a steal. Outside Harden. Hits a three-pointer. Harden's got 9 points.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Down low. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Miami with a rebound. And the Heat with possession. They're on a 16-5 run. Harden comes to help. From deep, Johnson sinks the tray.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Johnson against Curry. Pass to Duncan. 6 to shoot. The open shot by James. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Yeah, sure, Timmy had a chance to take the shot, but he's so skilled at hitting the wide-open teammate there. Gorgeous pass.
Anthony misses. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. To the inside, Duncan. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in 5th.
This was a good group of free throw shooters last year, something they really worked on in practice. And sometimes that's the coaches calling for it, and oftentimes the players doing it by themselves. Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Pass to McGrady. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half. Miami has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Leonard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season, and the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Here's Olajuwon. Fade away. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Malone. Pass to Paul. 41 seconds left in the first half of this game. Second chance effort, and it's good on the lay-in.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Cleveland shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Here's Bird. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. O'Neal's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Paul. Driving in. Shot's good by Stockton.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And here's Bryant outside. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter. Wow.
Incredible indeed.
And so it's the Miami Heat just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a...
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this?
And now we can turn our attention. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far, setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. Curry, no good. Miami has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Johnson finds Jordan. Drills it from deep. Jordan's got 20 points.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Pass to Curry, to the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen, and he exploits that with a dish.
Johnson passes to Bryant. Johnson inside. He's covered by Curry. Here's James. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. It's stolen by James.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
James and his court awareness is just so extra special. Just whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
Screen by O'Neal. Bryant with it. Picked up by James. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Harden against Jordan. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him.
And when Duncan is moving like that to the basket off of the screen, he's incredibly tough to stop. So hard to match up with a guy at his size who can roll to the rim.
Oh, there's the alley. Harden from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's the pick. Here's Johnson. And that one's long.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 of 4 to start it off.
Here's Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Pace first.
Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
Russell finds Johnson. Three-pointer, Anthony. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Carmelo Anthony.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Harden. Here's Nowitzki. Shoots. Russell with the rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Offensive rebound. It's tipped. Anthony, left side. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Anthony's got 6 here in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Harden. Here's Abdul-Jabbar to stop the run, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Here's Iverson. Offline with a 3. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's Pippen. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Wade. Miami has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. To the middle. Shoots from 12. Anthony outside. To the right side. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks it from distance. Anthony's got 9 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
As we saw there, defenders sometimes have no choice but to resort to fouling Dwayne Wade when he gets that deep in the paint.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Here's Stockton. Russell with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Iverson. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Give him 8.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
1:19 left in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Nowitzki, that one's good.
Not a lot of bigs in the league that coaches trust to handle the offense, but Giannis and probably Jokic, those are 2 on the top of the list.
Iverson can't hit. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo inside, working on Anthony. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Here's Iverson. Give him 8 points now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Olajuwon. And they get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wade. hits the trifecta.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Stockton. There's a screen. Here's Olajuwon. With one on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for Miami, pass to Duncan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Malone. It doesn't go for him. And Cleveland the other way now. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And you look at KD just attacking with authority.
On the wing, Bryant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bryant's got 21 points in the game.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Pass to McGrady. There's the drive. Rebound by the Heat. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Johnson against Curry. Inside. Here's Duncan from the left block. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the midseason tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the midseason tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score ending.
There's the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And count that, 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Clock at 6.
Team foul. Johnson. His first. Second team foul.
Here's McGrady. To the middle. A nice shot by Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan's still making a living by absorbing that kind of contact and able to still score.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Curry passes to James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
And here's Bryant outside, and there are the Heat with another bucket.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the bucket is good.
Inside Harden is such a tough cover. You know he's clever enough to turn any good defense into a foul.
Fades back. Here's O'Neal. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Harden can't hit. The Heat have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Here's Bryant with the drive, and then Bryant with the dunk.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And the Cavs shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And here's Curry for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Oh, to have a soft touch is one thing, but to do it from 25 feet, come on, Stephen.
Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Johnson. And again, Miami with a triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Well, the naming of the NBA's 75th anniversary team was a fun event last season. That sparked plenty of conversation, Brent.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how it is the NBA settled on 75. So many memorable players throughout the decades, but I really enjoyed the event. I really enjoyed seeing all of those players once again getting together to be celebrated for all of their accomplishments and for building the foundation of what the NBA is today.
Pass to Duncan. Now here's Harden. Takes the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
With the teardrop. In deep, James drops it in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Garnett no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Stockton using his post moves to get the 2 points.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Here's Bryant inside. Check by James. And Bryant gets it to go.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Harden against Jordan. Pass to Duncan. And that one's drained from the low block.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Stockton. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed.
We hope you'll join us again soon.